Hello campers. A few of you said from the last video quite like the talking and the engagement, so I'm going to keep on doing it for a bit. Not much is planned for today. I spent the morning with the little one because I hadn't seen her for a while. I've been away for work, so we're sort of mid-afternoon at the moment. So the main plan is to get to camp, get set up, get a fire on the go, get a brew on the go, and then I've got to log into work to do some XL training. So that's pretty much my afternoon, but I'll bring you along. Lee over at Reliving the Wild is going to turn up in about an hour and a half, so you'll just see us messing around, a couple of beers around the campfire later, and then tomorrow the fun begins with the cabin, getting that base moved over to the new site. I'll explain what's going on at the new site and how we're going to continue that build. And here it is, home for the next 2 nights. I like to roll the mat up, the air mattress and the sleeping bag all in one. It just makes it nice and easy to get out and set up. And then of course, going home makes it nice and easy too. And this thing is amazing for pumping it up. Really good for using it for bellows in the fire as well. Little flex tail, inflatable thing, got a light on it. Lovely little thing. Well, the pumpkin from the last camp doesn't look too happy. I'm surprised it's not been eaten. Just been back to the truck to get some food and water. I think the next steps are to sort this out, get a fire going and get a brew on. I've got about 40 minutes before I need to start my training, so brew on, get myself set up, and then you can have a nice time lapse of me doing some XL training. I think I'm going to give some of this stuff a go. I haven't used some Tinder card for a while, so let's give it a go, see what happens. There we have it, nice little fire. So these bits of oak around the outside, they're there purely from the last camp that you saw that was rather wet. They're still absolutely soaked, so they're just around the fire, dry out. Hopefully any little bugs that are on there will move out in the meantime. And then we've got some semi-dry oak ready for later on this evening. That's it, training's all done. It's getting cold and dark. Lee's in the background making something. So it's time to process some wood and then get some dinner on while there's still a bit of light. 2 more. And it's only 9:15. Good morning. We have had a little bit of an issue. We got the fire so hot last night that it's actually melted one of my tripod's legs. And when I say melted, as in it's not even in the fire anymore, there was some liquid. So I'm not really sure what we're going to do about this, but I think it might be a case of having to get a new one, because I don't actually think you're going to get anything in the end there either. Morning campers. Plan for today is to de-ice ourselves. The heater did help, but only got me up to about 6 degrees, and then got too icy that it stopped working. So we're going to have a little brew, bit of breakfast, and then we will start moving the cabin over. I'm going to try a little technique that Lee saw on the internet about putting some log dogs into the log and then using them as handles to carry logs. So we'll give that a go, and then we'll catch up to you in a bit. Little update for you. So the cabin bases are in. This is where we're going to build them. I'm going to go and have a brew now they're in, and then get the chainsaw out and start cutting some new logs for them to bring them up. And Lee's going to turn this into a little table for poker, probably. Yay!
You knew that was going to happen though.
Of course we did. Evening campers. As you can see, it's got a little bit dark since the last time we spoke. We had a little bit of trouble with some trees getting caught up when we were trying to fell them, but that's just part and parcel of being in the woods that's quite dense. The chance of not hitting something is quite slim. I've not got too much more done on the cabin build, but as you can see, I've got quite a few more logs ready to go, so hopefully next time I'm down we'll get a few more layers done, get some more trees felled and a few more layers back on. Hopefully it will start looking a little bit more like a cabin. It is currently 4:30, and me and Lee are deciding if we're going to pack up and shoot home or we're going to stay the night, but he's got to shoot off early in the morning, so we're just weighing up the pros and cons. We decided to sack it off early. Essentially, we can't really be bothered with another 0 degrees camp and then having to get up and go for about 7:30, 8 in the morning. So we just decided that once we got all those stuff together, we just packed up and go. So thank you very much for watching. Sorry this isn't a snazzy little outro that I was going to do tomorrow morning, but your viewing is appreciated. And whatever you're doing, I hope you're enjoying it and have a lovely week. See you soon.